Hey everybody, it's Car Ray Rob. I'm Ray.
I'm Rob.
Today we're giving you our before and after trailer breakdown for the Netflix original, Orange is the New Black, Season 5. Alright Rob, I'm super excited about this show. I said when we watched House of Cards, I had binged both of these shows simultaneously last year, so I've been on the hook now for like 8 months. I'm ready to see what is about to happen here.
I am so pumped for this season.
They left us on a hook.
Yeah, big hook. 2 and 3 kind of started to dip a little bit for me. It was kind of that
still fun.
And then 4 just kicked it into overdrive. It was one of the situations where they kind of had to figure that they were wrapping things up or do something to really push it into overdrive, and that's exactly what they did.
They made it feel a little different than the stories they were telling. Changing ownership of the prison stuff helped do that a lot. Now it's gonna be really interesting to see if they can follow that act up. That's a tough thing with any series, because I think expectations, especially with the riot ending, with the repercussions of that final scene, how that's going to play out through the season.
They left off with Daya with a gun to the guard's head. I think one of the greatest things about this show, though, is how they've kind of shifted a lot of the focus from Chapman, who, for me, actually is not that great of a character. I thought she got a little bit better in the last season, but I think, again, like 2 and 3, people just kind of stopped caring about her. I mean, I know I did. I don't know if you did, but I know others did.
Her storyline ended up just not being anywhere near as interesting as these other people who... she's a privileged white girl, so her storyline and her life and her upbringing isn't interesting.
No.
Compared to these other people that they were able to create and dive into now over 3 or 4 years. They surpassed her in interestability for sure.
When I'm in a season where I think Pennsatucky is more interesting than Chapman, which she totally is.
Because all the characters in the show have so much growing they can do, where really with Chapman it's about like regressing. Like she needs, because she's so uppity and stuff, like she almost needs to regress, which is harder, I think.
We'll see. I'm really hoping that they can keep the momentum from all of these different storylines. Obviously, we've talked about it in other videos. A lot of characters can lead to a lot of problems where you kind of leaving people at the dust. I don't think they've really been doing that so much on this show, so I'm really hoping this season continues that, and I'm super pumped to watch this trailer.
Season 5, let's check it out.
Watching it now.
Ooh, we want to turn this place right.
Do all season with this content, guys.
We've been standing here for 6 months.
Are you insane?
No, she's angry. We're all angry. You done our girl wrong, Mr. Caputo. And we want justice.
To whom it may concern, we the inmates of Litchfield are human beings.
Interesting to see how long they do this riot for.
Yeah.
We're gonna give them a show.
Gonna be super famous. Don't think it's nice.
Do you get what's going on here? We get beat for no reason. We stuffed 4 in a bunk like we factory chickens. We're denied basic humanity.
How can I help?
People ain't gonna like you.
Story of my life.
Yes, it is.
Like, everybody hates Chapman. Shouldn't they?
Nothing to no one.
We had the chance to rule hard up in here. Y'all don't want to rule?
You see a problem, you deal with it. This is my home, and I'm gonna fight for it.
We get to make demands.
No idea is a bad idea.
Ice cream Sunday bar.
Latin class. An anti-gravity chamber we could float around and do flips.
She's opened the door for that.
Okay, some ideas are bad ideas. Tell this woman what we want.
We want to be motherfucking taken serious. Hell yeah.
Right.
All the way I do.
The only way out is for us to come together.
Excellent idea.
This is the theme of the season, I guess.
Yeah.
I've said stand together for 100 times already.
That's what Litchfield needs. Some unity.
Why are you that crazy as you read this?
It's going to be intense.
Yeah, that's certainly the feel I'm getting here.
Yeah, I feel like the riot is going to be the majority of this season, if not all.
I could see that being a trick.
Just what they're showing.
I think it would be really smart if it was.
Yeah, I know, I agree completely.
A lot of times, all 13 episodes take place in a short amount of time anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is season 5, but the show's only like aged a year and a half. Like, and
Yeah.
I could totally see this being 3 or 4 days or 2 weeks being the season.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. I think it'd be really smart.
It would feel so different than what they've been doing. I mean, it wouldn't feel stagnant at all. I think that'd be a great direction to take the show.
And you kind of seen that they're still feeling a lot of the effects, not just of the riot from season 4, but of the loss of season 4 and stuff. I'm really hoping that they can capitalize on that emotionality, and I think they will. And you can kind of see it. In some of the there's like the memorial set up. In the cafeteria and stuff like that. The funny little seance thing there at the end.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah, great character.
Did you get the sense of a winding down?
I did, but I've seen nothing that this is the final
And nothing
season.
in this said that. Like,
No.
they didn't say anything like...
And you think if it were, they would totally say that.
Yeah.
Next season may be the last. Who knows what kind of plan they have? And if it is, that's smart. If they know that this is the story that they have to tell, and this is when they want to end it, that's really smart, as opposed to just dragging it on and 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 letting it just fizzle out into nothing.
Last couple of seasons of Office. Because my thing too that would scare me with this is, they've said in this trailer like 4 or 5 times about coming together. Well, that'd be great for this season, and that'd be a great thing to happen in the jail, but that would almost leave you not a lot of room for season 6, because if they've all come together,
right,
and they're all friends, there's not a lot of drama then.
There has been a lot of coming together, growing apart. I mean, that happens
within
every
fractions,
season.
but not usually where every faction is come together.
Yeah, no, and that's fair. Everybody still hates Chapman.
She needs to find her way in this season. Right. It's been 5 seasons I've heard this being on the outs.
Somebody's finally got to care about Chapman. Boo's going to have a really great role. She kind of see her walking around in like the jacket with the little pin. I'm assuming maybe it's Caputo's jacket. Like the warden jacket or something, walking around with that.
Tasty seems like she's gonna. She's obviously the most affected by the events of season 4. So she definitely looks like she's stepping up her game.
Yeah,
she's not gonna let things just go quietly.
They've done a really great job in elevating her character over the 4 seasons. I think you can make a lot of arguments that she may be the most well-rounded character of the last 4
she was
seasons.
almost the main character in season 2, you could argue. I mean,
from the trailer, though, I don't necessarily feel like you see a lot of one character more than the other.
No.
I think they really are doing a really great job of keeping everybody in there. We see Nikki, Sophia is still in Max, still in Solitary, but I'm hoping they use Laverne Cox more. Like, she's so great.
Red looks like she's still going to do something cool. The cool thing about these characters is they're people you want to keep watching. So you're like, I don't want them to get out of jail. I want them to screw up and have to keep staying in jail.
Please, just stay in jail. We love you here.
This season does not look like it's going to be a drop off to me.
No. I think they're going to have a really great, really strong season. I'm hoping it's going to end strong. I really believe it will, and we'll see if that ends up leading into a final season. We'll see.
Scary. All right, Rob. So I don't think this is a big secret, as usual, I think, with us. But let's rate it. Binge it. We're going to watch it all as fast as we can. Stream it. We're going to get to it. Forget it.
I'm going to binge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is usually on a binge list for me anyway. But after this trailer, there's really no question about it. I want to see where the season goes.
This will go to the top of the queue list.
Yeah.
This is a binge it. So it doesn't matter what else is there. This gets priority.
Yep. Hands down.
All right, everybody. Now we want to hear from you in the comments below about what you think of Orange is the New Black Season 5. How excited are you to see this?
Also hit that like and subscribe button to catch all of our upcoming videos.
Until then, this is Car Ray Robber. I'm Ray.
And I'm Rob.
You sold a gun to a murderer so you could play video games?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you spend all day shoveling words around, you can make anything sound bad, Morty.